Cool kids go to school.
Whatever.
Let's go on an adventure. Hello and welcome to Capricious Conversations. Thank you for joining us today and welcome back to the show, Sarah and my dad.
Hello.
It is August, friends, and you know what that means. It is back to school time.
Back to school time!
So today, it is time for another back to school themed True or Poo. This is where we take facts and we make up some facts and then we quiz each other and we try and trick one another into thinking that stories that we've made up are actually true when they are not.
And how do we score this whole true or poo thing?
So here's how it goes. Each of us has facts. You have how many? 4?
I have 4.
So we each have 4 facts, and how it's going to go is that hopefully if we have time we'll get through all 4. We might just get through 3. The first person will present their facts to the other 2. We have to decide if it's true or poo, and then we can acquire points. So the points on the table...
I get points if I fool you? Is that the deal?
No, you only get points when you're answering. So there's 8 points available.
Okay, very good.
There's
All right.
8 points available. So only the people who answer the question get the points.
Okay.
Complicated.
Today, the
It's like
prize is going to be school themed. We have decorate your own folders and some markers to decorate them.
Yay.
For clarification, these markers are actually mine and you don't get to keep them, but you can decorate the folder.
Nobody needed clarification on that. This is way too much like school already.
All right. I'm going to make you sit in the hall. Okay. Sarah, why don't you kick us off?
All right, I'll kick you off. Okay. So, did you know giraffes fight?
Giraffes?
Yeah, they fight.
Like the long neck creatures?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
They fight.
They
Okay.
fight or bite?
Fight.
Fight.
Like
I
they
knew
fight
that
one
they'd
another.
fit.
Yeah, they fight,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. And they use their heads as weapons. So
Right.
basically they just swing their neck and bam, hit each other, okay?
Sounds kind
So
of
it says the neck is so long that the swing looks slower than it is, and the blows less hard, but the sounds of their impacts can be heard from 100 meters away. True or
Oh, true,
poo?
absolutely.
Yeah. I'm
Absolutely.
thinking
100 meters
that's
is not
true.
that far.
100 meters
That's
is
300
not
feet.
super far.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
like a
going with
football field, right? Well, actually, kind of a football field is a little bit long.
Football field's 100 yards.
100 yards, 100 meters. They're very, very close.
Yeah, very close. I say yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm saying that might be a little... no, I'm sticking with true. I'm going to go with true.
Okay. Wow, you both are
Right.
right. All right.
That's pretty good, though. From one end of a football field to another. I don't know that I could hear you shouting that well.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't think you could hear
That's
my
pretty
head
loud.
club something from, a football field
Yeah.
away.
Depends on how hard you hit it.
True.
All right. The Beatles song I Am the Walrus was written after John learned that an English professor was making his class analyze other songs from the Beatles. And so he, in a drug-filled stupor, wrote the most confusing song he could, and he is quoted as saying, "Let the effers work that one out." True or poo?
I'm gonna say true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. And yeah, that dude was definitely on something.
All right. True or poo? Russian children always start school on September 1st, even if it's a holiday or the weekend. This is referred to as Knowledge Day and marks both the first day of school and the first day of autumn. Because, in Russia, the calendar, autumn is not determined by when it actually comes. They just decide when it's autumn, because that's the way they do things in Russia.
season decides you.
That's right. So, yeah, even if it's a holiday or the weekend, they always start on September 1st. That's Knowledge Day. And also, all kids bring a change of shoes to school. They have special school shoes. So, true or poo?
I believe that is true.
I'm gonna say it's poo. Just have a good feeling.
Oh, so we've got a split. So, one yes
Yeah,
and one
split.
no.
I'm feeling like that's true.
Okay, well, it actually is true. Even if it's a holiday or a weekend,
Okay.
they start school on September 1st.
The reason I know that is because it is the same way in Poland, actually. And I got a teacher's planner when I was in Poland this year, and September 1st says first day of school.
There you go.
It
There
just
you go.
happens to be on a Wednesday.
Reading
this
pays
year.
off, kids. That's the way
Or
it works.
Thursday this year.
All right.
So, The record is officially tied. On May 1st, 2005, fishermen in northern Thailand netted what scientists believe is the largest freshwater fish ever recorded, let alone caught. At 10 feet and 702 pounds,
Wow.
the Mekong giant catfish, which I don't even know how to say what it says after that, was the size of an adult grizzly bear.
Wow. The Mekong giant catfish. You know what?
The size of
And how big was it?
grizzly bear.
It was
702?
10 feet and 702 pounds.
And a catfish. So
I know
yeah, I'm gonna
catfish
go
get
with
really
true
large.
on that one. That thing, and it must have been so wide. I mean, that thing must have
Yeah,
looked
I have
like
a
a
picture of
car. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's true.
I'm gonna go with poo only because I think the Mekong catfish is an actual thing, but I think you changed the numbers.
Okay.
So I'm going poo. It
She's wrong.
was like 9 feet and only 500 pounds.
It was 9 feet and 646.
Oh!
Thank you very much.
Oh!
That's another one for me.
Wow!
Okay.
She juked me.
West Haven School in Wales had to evacuate the school and close for a week when, after a week of heavy rain, the school was overrun by frogs.
What?
True
Wow.
or poo?
I'm gonna say
In Wales, it's considered.
Okay, apparently I didn't read the same page you read.
Haha.
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 Say that again. So it rained so much that the school was overrun by
The
frogs.
school was. They had to evacuate the school and close for a week
And this is in Wales.
in Wales.
Well, it does rain a ton in Wales.
Well, and it's on the coast, so I mean, there's a lot of frogs there.
But see, then you saying that, it makes me think you're trying to oversell it. Like maybe it rained so much all the mice came in or something.
Ew.
And
That sounds like a nightmare. That's like.
so
I'm
do
gonna say
frogs.
true.
Frogs are not cuddly.
Yeah, but I think more kids pick up frogs than mice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
And more kids pick
You're
up
going true?
worms
I'm
than
gonna go true.
frogs.
It's probably poo, but I'm gonna go true.
I'm a trusting guy. I'll say true.
It is poo.
Ah!
I totally made that up.
Oh,
Oh,
that's really good. That's high five on that one, sister.
oh man. Yeah. High five on that one.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so all right, true or
That
poo.
was
In the
sad.
city of Sky, California, they have their high school, Sky High, of course, and they made their mascot a walker, thus making them the Sky High
Skywalkers?
Skywalkers.
Oh, golly.
Yeah. True or poo?
Go. No, okay. There was a movie called Sky,
Excuse me.
and I don't think there's an actual high school named after it.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go
I think it's poo.
poo. Yeah.
Well, you're going to be so disappointed. Because it's actually poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the school is in Tracy, California. It's the Millennium High School, and their mascot is the Falcon. They are the Millennium Falcons,
Nah.
which I think is
Too
awesome.
funny.
Which is awesome,
It would have been more awesomer if it was Sky High Walkers, though.
right? The Sky High Skywalkers.
I really
So-
hope that there's some school where they're the Skywalkers. Like, maybe not Sky High,
Yeah.
but like, you know, like Sky Elementary, SKYE or something like that.
Well, yeah, that's how I spelled it. You just weren't looking at my thing.
Yeah.
Still.
That was my made-up town. It was spelled the exact same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My made up town.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there you go. All
There
right,
you go,
so
all right. Ta-da!
So.
No points for me there.
I haven't missed one yet. I'm kind of excited about
I know
that.
you're doing really well. Okay, what school-related fact do you have for us there, Sarah?
So mine's all about numbers tonight. So I guess
Oh,
it could be
numbers.
school related.
I see. Maths.
She's going mathematical.
So-
on this.
All right.
I should not be giving clicky pens, just as an aside, because I will
was
click
gonna
the
say,
heck out of
that's
clicky
really
pens.
annoying.
I'm gonna put that over there. Sorry about that.
Okay. So Chandra Bahadur Dangi.
Easy for you to say.
All right. He is 21 inches, the shortest adult ever verified by Guinness World Records. Poses Thursday in London with the world's tallest man. True or poo?
Yeah, you probably just like switched the letter H in his name.
No.
So that makes it.
I've
poo.
actually seen this picture.
Yeah, the tallest guy is Chinese, and this is a little Indian dude.
But I kind of feel like he was over 2 feet.
21 inches? Yeah,
like
I'm going with true again. Why
23?
not? I'm sticking with true. Why not? I'll say true.
Well, I'm gonna go poo, because I think he was taller.
Yeah. I'm going to go with true.
All right, he's 21 and a half.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Point of order here. A half inch off. That is not a level of prevarication that would cause this to be a wrong answer.
I know, I felt like...
It's the wrong answer, so...
Yeah.
No, that's no.
If
that
you
does
put
not.
on a test 21
does
and a
not
half
fly.
and the answer is 21, I'm
He's
marking it
still
wrong.
21 inches,
He's 21 and a half inches.
but he's still 21 inches. That doesn't go away. He's still 21 inches. There's a half on it, but he's still 21 inches. Not like he can get less tall.
You're the kind of kid that I start taking away points for arguing.
Well, I'm a bigger kid than you. I'm saying that's.
Love the teacher.
I get that one. I'm saying I get that one.
You're not keeping score.
Oh man, see the way it is.
Okay.
I won't do one like that again. I felt bad for that one.
Yeah, see,
I
she
should
felt
have changed
bad.
it more. I should have changed it more.
An entertainment answer chooses you.
All right. A third grader was expelled after her grandmother sent in a birthday cake with a knife to cut said cake. The teacher used the knife to cut said cake and then reported that the student was in possession of a dangerous weapon, and this third grader was expelled.
What? After the teacher
That's
used it?
messed up.
After the teacher used it, which I'm like, wow,
No.
teacher, you're kind of a horrible person.
No.
I'm thinking it's true. I could see somebody doing that.
That's
That's
horrible.
messed
So the
up,
teacher,
homie. What schools did you go
the teacher
to?
used the knife
Used the
So
knife.
I said paid.
So-
and then
like-
reported it.
It is this child's birthday, obviously. The teacher uses the knife to cut her birthday cake. They all celebrate it, and then she gets kicked out of school for having a knife for the birthday cake. Messed up, man.
I'm thinking it's true.
Okay, so that's heinous. Let's just say that's heinous. Just right off the bat, that's awful. Teacher, whoever you are, if you really did
Messed
that,
up.
you,
It's not okay.
that's horrible.
It's
Go
not
learn
okay.
to be a human. But here's the thing. I want to believe that nobody would ever do that. But people are so dumb. I'm going to go with true.
It is true.
For
That is-
real.
That is a fact. I do
For
not know
real.
the school that it happened
man.
in, but I'm like, that teacher. And also, school board, really?
That's horrible.
I wouldn't think expulsion.
That's crazy.
Maybe like in school suspension for like half a day.
Wow, that's
Did
terrible.
it say where it happened?
Max? No, it
Okay,
didn't.
so-
I'm thinking California though.
Oh, okay. So it was in the United States?
It was in the U.S. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. I could see somebody doing that.
Wow, that's terrible.
I know.
Get a grip, America. Okay. True or poo, the number one high school in the U.S. is Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. Okay, it is up in New York. And 2/3 of the student body is Asian. Okay, so they have the highest test scores, especially for science and technology, in the whole United States. But because less than 4% are Hispanic or black, the school is under fire for not having greater minority representation. True or poo?
Oh, America.
I have no idea what you just said. I like spaced out.
Okay, so 2/3 of the school is Asian,
Okay.
right? And they're getting
Okay.
great test scores.
2/3.
But less than 4% are Hispanic or black.
Okay.
And so the school is now under fire for not having enough minority representation.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
I would also say, I don't know. Where is it at?
New York. It's up in New York.
I'm gonna say poo. I think that there would be more ethnicities there in that school in New York.
I don't know, dude.
Interesting answer. Okay.
2/3 Asian. It's a technical school?
Yeah. School for technology and science. Science and technology.
And it's less than 4%?
Less than 4%.
I'm gonna go with true, because that sounds just like the sort of thing that Americans would do.
Right? Like the last question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Except
ridiculous
except that I pulled a
choices.
Sarah and it's 5%. So technically it's 2.
Okay.
But seriously though, less than 5% of the school population is
Okay.
black or Hispanic, and they're under fire for not having enough minorities.
That's crazy.
2/3 of them are Asian. Not enough minorities.
That's crazy.
Maybe it's because there are 2/3 of them, and so technically they are the majority. But then also,
Way to white kid that.
yeah, that would make the white kids the minority. Okay,
Wow,
you got
there we
one
go,
last
okay.
one for us.
Yes.
This is the final
Your
round, y'all.
last school-related fact there.
Okay. A woman has given birth to the world's biggest baby girl. The newborn, who was delivered by cesarean section, weighed in at 21 pounds.
Whoa.
The baby, who is twice the weight of the average newborn. I shouldn't have even read that part.
It's true though. 21 pounds is more than
Yeah.
double what an average.
That's
baby
like
is.
3
Okay.
times the size of an average newborn. So poo.
Wow.
I know. What do you think, Dwayne?
Well, you gave up on the question.
You gave it up. You gave up.
I'm thinking, I don't even know if I can trust you now. I don't know if I can trust you anyway, but you didn't even finish reading the question, so finish the question.
That was the question.
That was it.
A woman
Oh.
has given birth to the world's biggest baby girl. The newborn, who was delivered by cesarean section, weighed in at 21 pounds.
21 pounds. Mm-hmm. That'd be like giving birth to a Volkswagen.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she was 15 pounds.
She's 20 and a half pounds. You just know it. You just know it the way this is going. So I'm going to say, I've been burned too many times. So I'm going to say poo.
Okay.
Of course,
It
this will
was
be the
actually
time when it's
15
actually.
pounds.
Was it 15
Wow,
pounds?
okay. Yay!
Okay, I gotta come up with better ones than that.
Sarah, she's juking us on the little number
All
facts.
right, my last
Okay.
one. All right, a school in upstate New York, kind of going along with the earlier question, has hired a cat to keep at bay the mice problem. So he lives in the library, and his job is to keep the library free of mice.
I don't know why they would hire it and not just buy it, but I'm gonna say it's.
Well, probably
poo.
has to be
I'm
an
gonna say
employee
poo.
so it can get benefits like spaying and neutering, stuff like that.
He has to.
gonna say
He
poo.
actually has to be an employee so that he's allowed in the school.
Yeah, that's how weird we are.
Yeah, you could employ a cat, but you can't bring one to school.
So if the cat brings a knife for his birthday,
Oh, fired. yeah, for
terrible.
sure.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
say poo.
I'm gonna go true on that one. I'm gonna say yeah, they employ a cat.
It is poo, but there is an actual library, and I think it's in Pennsylvania. There is a library that employs a cat to keep the mice problem down.
So, kids, for your scolding, I want you to go home and look up pedantic. That's what I want you to do right now. Go and look up the word pedantic. Okay.
Welcome to Capricious Conversations. We are all about pedantic.
Pedant. Okay.
That's us.
So the last one that I have here is schools in Nigeria start in January and end in December. What a bummer that would
Wow.
be. Except that the academic year is divided into trimesters, and the way they work it is 2 months on, 3 months off. So they have 2 months on, 3 months off, 2 months on, 3 months off, 2 months on, and they finish out the year. So they've got 3 trimesters of 2 months each, and it lasts the whole year. But they get, well, except of course for the end of the year because they run into each other. But they get 3 months off in between each one.
That would be 15 months.
Say
No, it wouldn't.
poo.
2 months on, 3 months off. That's 5 months. Trimester of 5 months.
2 months on, that's 7 months. 3 months off, that's 10. 2 more months, that's 12. That's a year.
I'm gonna say poo.
I'm gonna say poo.
Well, it is poo. Actually, but here's the thing: there's 2 months off, so they do 3
Okay.
months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months.
That makes sense.
Isn't that interesting?
Okay, the way you said it though the first time was 2 months, 3 months,
You
2
got
months, 3 months,
busted.
2 months. So you said too many months.
Well, let's do it again. Okay, true or poo? Schools in
1
Nigeria
plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
start in January and end in December. Okay. They go to school for 6 months, but then there's 8 months off in between. So they have 6 months, 8 months, 6 months, 8 months, 6 months, 8 months, 8 months, 6 months. Then they have 5 months. True or poo?
I win, by the way.
What's the score?
I have 7, Sarah has 5, and you have 2. So I get to keep the folders and decorate them myself. Yay!
I'm going to decorate them right now. Because it's my best friend.
She's defiant.
Expelled. Thank you
Wow.
for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and thank you for sharing this video with all your friends. Let's go on an adventure.